Welcome again to the Infusionsoft Template Toolkit. In this tutorial, we'll just show you how to improve the look of order forms. By default, an Infusionsoft order form has these black headers. It's in the Times font. It's justified to the left of the screen instead of being right here in the center. So we've put together some code to help you get taken care of really quickly and easily. Step one is get the images. So we'll just click right here and save this file. In my case, I'm going to save it to the test folder. Step 2 says go to where you just saved that file, right-click on it, and select Extract All to unzip the file. So again, back to this test folder, I'm going to right-click and go to Extract All. That may be different on some computers, but essentially we're just unzipping those files or extracting. So here we have all the image files. On with step 2. After that, upload the entire folder to a secure folder web server. You do this by using FTP, and I'll tell you why we want that folder secure in just a minute. I use FileZilla for my FTP, but with whatever you have, just take that folder and put it onto your server, the entire folder. Once it's on your server, you need to tell the exact location of where you just put that file. So in my case, I put it in this test folder. Now once the images are there, you hit this test button here, and it will bring up a page to let you know if you have the reference correct. So you can see I got that successfully. If you didn't, even if you were just missing that trailing slash, it would load. It would tell you that you either put the right direction or you didn't put the images there. The reason this is so important is the code they're going to give you references all its images and styles from this directory that you just placed those. So if you put them in the root of your site, it would look just like this: http://www.yoursite.com/. Or if you put it in the images directory, just add an images/ on the end of that. Step 3, to get the code, fill below and then click download button. The first thing is your Infusionsoft application name. You can always find that when you're inside of Infusionsoft by looking at the address right there. Second, it asks again, where did you put that folder? So go up here, and since we've already tested this, copy it exactly and put it into that field. Then of course your contact info. So once I submit that form, it's going to give me the code, and you can see we ran its check again just to make sure that you had that correct. Here is the header code. I'll go ahead and grab that and stick it in my form. And one quick note right here with these forms, you can see mine doesn't have the bold and italicize and underline and things like that usually go above this. If you scroll to the bottom of your form, you check this box that you want to define a header and footer. Usually you'll have this editor, and we want to turn that off. So the way to turn that off is inside of Infusionsoft, go to Setup, Miscellaneous Settings, go to Template Settings, and this option right here, the WYSIWYG editor, change that to say none. By default, say standard. It needs to say none. The reason is if you have that editor on, it's going to scrub out some of the tags we've put in this code. And it won't work for you. So again, back here, I copied the header code. I'll paste that in there. Now I'm going to come back to this page and copy the footer code. And I'll paste it in right here. So this page that was ugly, now as soon as I save that, since I've got my images in the right directory, It now is centered, has a background color. You can change that if you want. We've got our headline, our sub-headline, some benefits with little arrows, a product image, some support text. Over here it talks about how you can take PayPal if you want to do that, to the cards we accept, satisfaction guarantee, and it puts this background color behind them. You can also tell that we got rid of those black backgrounds and of course change fonts. So that's the whole form. Now let's take that one step further, because obviously this is not your text or images. I'll show you how to make your text or images. Take the same code that you just put into that page, take your code into a program like Dreamweaver, as I'm using here, and if you delete everything up here, put in your header code, return the line down a little bit, then put in your footer code. I'm just copying and pasting this. You can see now you just go ahead and edit this with whatever you want. You know, change the headline, change the benefit, change the product image, and in whatever program, you know, you should know how to do that. But for example, let's take this image of these books. Just for this example. There's my books. Let's say I don't take PayPal. I want to change the price. And there is no, or let's say we have a 3-year guarantee. Okay. Once I've made whatever changes I want, I'm going to come back into the code, take the footer out, and the header out, paste those two back into my form, save it, and you can see now here's all of the changes. There's the different product, different price point, no more PayPal. There's my satisfaction guarantee. And it's as easy as that. For more resources like this, come visit us, Infusionalliance.com. Again, that's Infusionalliance.com. We've got a bunch of free resources. And if you also need any help, come visit us, Infusionalliance.com. Thanks.